Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is my home, the 16th century Chateau de Lalande. Lalande was owned for hundreds of years by a family of marquises who were at the heart of French royal life. One of them even had the honour of being sent by King Louis XV to greet Marie Antoinette on her arrival in France. But, far from being a stuffy museum, this chateau is a living home. I live here all the time and am regularly joined by my mother, my family, my friends, and wonderful volunteers from all over the world who help me to lovingly restore this historic home. Welcome to Lalande, a chateau filled with life, love, and laughter. Oh, what a beautiful sight! Look at this! The stained glass window restorer is starting to put her scaffolding up, and Dan is strimming. What a day! Morning, Mummy!
Morning, sweetie.
And Geraldino!
Hello, Princess.
Oh?
Now, we've got some bad news, sweetheart.
No.
One of the little chicks has been found dead.
Oh no.
Nothing bad.
What do you mean nothing bad, Gerald?
It wasn't attacked. It looks like
wasn't.
natural causes.
Oh no.
There's not a mark on it.
Oh, poor
There
little
wasn't a
thing.
mark on. There was
Oh,
no
no,
marks.
no, nothing.
It was just outside this little home. It was just lying there beside the home.
Oh.
Selma found it.
Oh, poor Selma, how is he?
Quite upset.
Upset.
Oh,
He's
they're
been
like
watching
his
over them.
babies.
They've been very well protected. Selma with his fan.
Oh, absolutely.
I know.
You know, and they've got their
No,
own house.
they haven't been attacked.
No.
He just dropped dead.
Quite sad news. I'm sorry to bring it.
Well, I waked up this morning and they were all in the nest with the mother. And that one was lying down next to it. There was no injuries or that there was some animal. Just, yeah, I think
Look how peaceful he looks.
bad luck. Well, it's sad. I'm going to bury him and
He has had a happy life. He's short.
they just
life.
started flying, and I thought maybe that was the problem, because they were playing by the fence, you know, from the balcony, and he could have.
He's fast asleep.
Yeah.
Not a mark on him.
Oh, well, he's in the paradise of the peacocks, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm going to bury it.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Are you going to bury it somewhere nice?
Maybe in the forest,
Yes,
by
yes.
the cross.
They are wood birds.
Yeah, wood birds, so-
Yes, absolutely. You've looked after them so well, Selma. I'm sorry.
Yeah, at night I have no sleep
Watching over them. Oh, no.
because of the peons. Well, it's worth it, I think. Yeah?
Oh, let's hope
Yeah.
the others survive.
Yeah.
Well, he's quite cut up because he's the one who has been rearing them, so to speak.
Yes.
But he's philosophical about it. He knows no harm has come externally. It's
natural.
it's a natural thing, yes.
Oh,
But he saw
dear.
them fly.
Yes, he told me.
I never knew
Yes,
that.
yes, I knew they were starting to do that.
Yeah, how lovely.
Let's focus on the good today. Don't you think, Gerald? We have to focus.
We have the lady who's coming to do the vitrail in the chapel.
The stained glass window.
Yes, yes.
Well, let's go and have a look.
Yes, she's getting ready by bringing the scaffolding and so on at long last.
Oh, okay, let's go and see. Let's focus on the good. Oh, I see Selma is also focusing on the good. You're doing the same as me. It's been upsetting about the pea chick, so we're focusing on the good that's happening in the house. Yes. And it's very good to see scaffolding start to appear by the chapel.
Yes.
This is Natalie setting up her scaffolding. Bonjour. But she's too shy for me to film her any closer, so I promised only to film at a distance.
So this is the stained glass window that has been taken away for renovation.
Saint Cecilia will be right up there.
I can't wait. How long do you think it's going to take?
September. It'll be back in September.
And to think only a year ago, Mummy and Percy got married in.
I know, that was the most beautiful day we've had here.
This is a place where dreams come true. It's a fairy tale castle. A lot of people don't realise it's like this every day, not just for 30 minutes in a vlog. Every day is a dream to be here.
Oh, thank you, Gerald. I bet you see, that's why you need to be here all the time. I don't want you to leave.
I don't want to leave either, and as soon as the treatment's finished, well, treatment is finished, as soon as the tests come, then I'll be up and away.
Woo!
And I'll say, I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm heading back to the chateau once again. Oh, Ipswich and Framlingham, I hate to go. But the time has come to be with Stephanie. Mummy's waiting, she wants me to garden.
Morning, Mr. Strong.
This is me not doing work.
Quite
whilst on
sociable
holiday.
down here. That doesn't look like you not doing work whilst on
Well,
holiday.
I'm obviously writing a novel.
Yeah, right.
I think this package arrived for you today.
Oh my god. Oh, Thomas is very excited.
No, you don't.
Oh yes, I am using it.
No, you're not.
Oh yes, I am.
No.
That's vlog gold, Thomas, right there.
Open it up!
It's only my underwear. But it's all new.
Yeah?
It's all new.
Thomas, be careful.
Don't cut through the underwear.
Let me say cheers to all the Argentinians and Uruguayan people and all the people around the world who likes mate.
Oh, the
Your
south of
mate
Brazil.
arrived.
That's fancy.
It
South
arrived.
of Brazil,
Yeah.
south of Chile.
My mom loves mate.
Thomas, are you sure this parcel's for you?
Yeah, your mum said she was putting something in it for me.
It's quite.
It would be great if it was like a Jack in the Box, which just sort of popped up.
Ooh.
I have shoes.
Oh, look at this, Thomas. That's really nice.
Oh.
This. Come here, what have you got?
This is new.
I like it.
Can I just say there's no privacy in that long?
Nothing.
Creams. I have creams.
Well, this might fit me.
Did you tell your mommy there's no heating here?
That's where we Scottish people keep their money.
Oh, goodness. What is
Oh,
it?
my glasses.
Oh.
I have sunglasses now.
Whoa.
Thank you, mommy. Obrigado, mamãe. Obrigado, minha irmã, meus anjos. My angels. My sister and my mother did put my name in everything because there is a lot of people at the chateau.
Yeah, like,
So, are you trying to say your mother doesn't trust us? You know, no, she just put my name in my trousers. Scotman!
Nobody.
Scotman!
Jerry,
There's
anyone
nobody
can get those
knows.
muddled up with you.
Yeah.
Sign me over!
Stephanie, tomorrow I might turn up wearing tartan.
No Brazilian can be
Brazilians
without
need,
his flip-flops.
Havaianas. Yeah.
We get so excited about the least little things at Lalande.
We do. Oh, Mummy's just arrived with bread. My goodness, the kitchen just gets better and better. What was that? What was that?
Nothing.
What was that
This is
going on
something
over
between
there?
Mummy and I.
Look. And what is that?
It's Mummy's
No.
breakfast.
Secret power chocolate.
Mummy's breakfast.
Oh, well, now we see the truth, don't
It's
we?
the
Now
only
we see the
pleasure we
truth.
have in life.
The only one.
It's the only thing we have.
Thomas's clothes arrived.
And do you know?
Oh, Mummy.
And do you know what his mummy has done?
Oh, no, yeah, you've got to
Put
see
his
it.
name in the back of all his stuff.
She's embroidered his name in
Thomas,
everything.
Thomas. I'm not saying she doesn't trust us at Lalande.
Yeah.
Oh, look, but it's so pretty the way she's done it, Mummy. I hope that you're feeling. I hope that you're feeling a little bit lacking in the mummy department right now, because you have never embroidered my name into my
What
clothes.
it should be Tom and Jerry.
To share.
To share and like.
It's a gift for you.
Thomas,
Present.
thank
Start your
you.
day.
That is just the best gift.
It smells good.
Maybe somewhere on my mantelpiece. What do you think? Where do you think?
I don't know where you're going to be.
I'm
Happier
I'm
looking.
usually here, so anywhere over there would be good, because then I'll be able to see them.
Here?
Sure. Oh, they're beautiful, Thomas.
Yeah, I think it goes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
That is Alain present to me.
My uncle Alain has come to visit, and he's a bit too shy to be on the vlog. But Mummy's brother is here and he's brought Mummy this present. I'm going to guess a painting or a poster or a print. What do you guess, Mummy?
I think it's yes, it's
Or a
something
photo.
like that, and it's framed and it's got glass in front.
You can feel the glass already.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
It's very
Alan.
1997, when he came
Oh.
to Stephanie.
Yes.
My father, we have nearly all of Daddy's paintings, but just some members of the family he gave paintings to, and Tonton Alan's given us his back. That's amazing.
It's wonderful to have it there. I haven't seen it for so long. I love it.
Okay.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's wonderful.
There's nothing for you.
It's all Marie.
It's all mine. This is for you.
I'm waiting for something that I ordered though.
This?
Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. Thank
This
you. Okay, whoa. That floristry studio is coming together.
What a disappointment that was.
Nothing for you, Gerald.
Nothing, fresh air.
Oliver, can I just look at your outfit? I saw you just go past there for a moment and I thought, what a vision. It's like 19th century France except for the ear pods.
Yeah, that's the kind of scary addition.
What are you doing? You set up your studio.
Of your mum.
Oh, you've blown it up. Oh, Oliver.
You're not allowed to look at it next.
Oh, come on, let me see it at different phases. I like seeing it at the different phases. You've already transferred it through onto the canvas.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. This is the critical bit.
This is where it's all happening.
Because we realised there's no portraits of your mother in the chateau, which seems an omission.
Yes,
So where better to paint her than in her natural environment?
in the garden.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
So, and I'm using the art, I have to say that the art studio, since I did the art retreat over a year ago, it's really come on well.
I'm actually trying not to film it because it's such a mess.
I think,
Well, we had to put the carriages somewhere for the winter. Now 1 million boxes have arrived for Marie because she's setting up the floristry studio. And so there's boxes piled everywhere. That's the marble washstand that's about to go to the
it's
attic.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, so everything is extremely useful.
It is. Well, I hope Marie is going to do an excellent job of recreating my art studio for me, Marie.
You heard it here first.
It's okay, there'll be flowers over here and art over here. And actually, flowers and art go extremely well.
They do, especially as you are currently doing a painting
Yeah, exactly.
with
So I'm
flowers.
bringing together flowers and art, Marie,
I like it.
in a symbolic sharing of the space.
Right, well, I think I've got most of the hats now.
Well, we've emptied the whole thing apart from the hats near enough. So, shall we go with this?
Yeah, let's take these up. You're going to have some fun, aren't we, us two? We don't need anybody else.
Oh dear.
You know, they call this place Lalande, but it
Yes.
shouldn't be Lalande, it should be La La Land.
Well,
Everybody,
it is really, isn't it?
it really is.
Ah.
Oh,
How many trips have you made, Jerry?
I've counted about 126. And that's me being conservative.
Yes, quite.
This is the plush part of the chateau, isn't it?
This is, yeah.
This is where the royalty stay.
And this is where we're going to put everything.
There used to be a programme when I was a child, it was called Mr. Ben. He would go into a costume cupboard and he would dress up like a lion tamer or like a taxi driver. And this is where,
It's funny that you should associate the two in your mind.
isn't it
Lion
strange?
tamer
And taxi
and
driver.
taxi driver. Thank you, Jerry. I'll organize them now.
Right, this is us now. We're on our way to try and solve the problem. Right, this is Stephen McSpielberg, Chief Director. Excuse me, this is private property.
Yes.
Where do you think you're going? Okay, let's follow these two. Well, here we are. We're still on the quest for water. We are starting to hallucinate. Mummy thinks she can see water. She keeps popping in to these obscure places, Let's follow and see where we're going.
Is it like a little building or something like that?
Yes, there is a little bit of a wall.
Oh, a wall here.
Ah, we found a wall. This looks promising. The plants are getting drier. It is up to us to save the chateau. We have walked 15 miles now. There has been no sign of water, no sign of anything. Robinson Crusoe, a wonderful day for strolling. Okay, have you got the key?
Yeah.
Are you going to open the box or take the money? Come on, Dan, open the box or take the money.
No.
Well, this is what we need to investigate, because without this working properly, we don't have pressure in the garden hoses, and it is pretty awful.
That's the actual key, doesn't it?
Cistern on hill.
Oh, right.
Cistern on hill.
It can only be one thing, can't it?
As we're known as the dream team.
Yes.
Scotman and Dan Man.
Oh dear.
We might need to abort this.
Oh, you give up very easily.
Because I think we've been sent the wrong key.
Oh, no, it's not the
Oh,
wrong key.
Hang on.
I heard a click.
Jerry, I am the one who put the key labeled, etc. It's not the wrong key. It will have rusted. I had put a plastic bag on it, but evidently...
Come on, Dan, we've only got 5 minutes before the police come.
The actual padlock is seized.
The padlock itself is seized.
I can well believe it. We should have brought
Have you got croppers?
croppers, I suppose, and we might have.
Or hacksaw?
Axle, we have. I'm sure we have.
Would the hacksaw go through it?
Yeah, it will, yeah.
Do you want me to go and get a hacksaw?
Well, yeah, but you don't know where to find it, darling, do you?
Yeah, let me try and guess. Okay, I'll either try the pantry, the office, or the tool shed.
What about the fridge?
Yeah, well, that's 4 options. Dan, out of those 4, where would you say the pantry, the fridge, the office, or the tool shed? Where would you find a hacksaw?
I don't know, I've not been here very long, so I couldn't comment.
There is a diplomat at work.
It's probably in the fridge.
Okay, so
No, it's not gonna.
there is
No.
nothing I can do about this.
No, I'm going to...
Thank you for bringing that, Gerald.
I saw it. Now, children, do not try this at home. This is only for big people,
Yes.
like Dan and Mummy, not little people like you and me.
No.
Right.
You done it.
Oh! Right.
Right, how heavy do we think this is going to be?
Slide it. Slide it.
Oh!
Bloody hell.
Oh!
I don't think it will slide, will it?
Look, go towards that way.
We'll have to come at 3.
Oh!
There's a good amount of water in there.
There is water.
Yes!
How much?
Is that normal?
Let's have a look.
Have we got a torch?
Oh, that's full.
Is that full, is it?
That is full. So the problem is not here. That is completely full. And you can see the top of the
pipe.
the pipe,
pipe,
can't
yeah.
you?
So it's right to
So
the top
it is
of that,
working.
isn't it?
It's doing its job. When I went in, it was empty. You
Okay.
know, 4 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at what all the excitement's about. Oh, water.
Okay, so this is not a problem. We have water.
We have water, so what do you think it could be now?
It's a pipe. Now we'll have to have that checked.
It's leaking out from one
It's
of the
leaking.
pipes, probably, yeah.
It's leaking.
Do we? Oh, we can get
Ah,
the
it should
chain
be
on.
fine, yeah. Well, we haven't got a padlock to put on, have we?
We must have a padlock at home. We will come back up and put a padlock later.
Now, we've checked the pipe and the water is full to the top. Now, you have to think, what would Dick do in a situation like this? I think Dick Strawbridge would say, this is an easy solution. let's put the kettle on. What do you reckon, Dan?
That sounds like the best solution, probably, yeah.
That's
For
a
now.
plan.
Okay.
That's a plan for Dan.
So from there on, a spade should follow. We should dig to the chateau from here
Yeah.
and find out where it leaks.
8 hours after she arrived, Natalie is still working really hard on the stained glass window. I'm going to go and check on what she's up to. St. Aloysius hadn't been properly restored yet. We weren't too worried about him because he didn't have any big holes in him, but all of the leading does need redoing so that it keeps on going for a few more 100 years. Look how much his face had faded. So St. Aloysius is going to be next. Wow, I'd never seen him so close before, and there's really a lovely sort of wallpaper behind him which is faded on the edges. And all of these parts are apparently called damassés, as in a damask. All of these patterns in the background. I can't wait to see it all sparkling and restored. Bye-bye, Aloysius. See you in September. But that does mean that things have to get worse before they get better, and we now have 2 missing windows, St. Cecilia and St. Aloysius. Cecilia will be back in September, and whilst she's being fitted, Aloysius will be being worked on. Now, I just saw you doing something you wouldn't have been able to do last week. You're spying on Oliver. And look, Mummy can lean forward to spy. Yes. Because she's got a balcony railing.
Very happy. And Percy is happier still.
And so until we get the wonderful walkway balcony, you can't fall out. Let's see how Ollie's getting on with his painting. Ah, Mr. Strong.
Oh, hello.
In your domain. How is it going? Are we allowed to have a peek?
Well, I'm just blocking in the. It's very early days, so it's just blocking in the colours.
I'm not expecting a finished work. You only started on it today.
No, and it will probably take a week or two. I won't actually probably even finish it while I'm here. I'm just blocking in the colours at the moment. But it's quite a big canvas, so it takes quite a long
Oliver,
time.
it is going to be spectacular.
Well, we'll see.
It's all ready. You know, it's just her, the pose and the hat.
As you can see, in true Oliver style, I have caused absolute chaos.
Yeah. There really wasn't any point in tidying this room before you started.
No, I kind of go into like this frenzy, and I probably need to come out of it now with a glass of wine.
I do think you need a cocktail.
Yes, good.
What's happening, Michael?
I'm making dinner tonight.
Yes!
What time is dinner due, Michael?
Dinner is due apparently at 7, so
What's the time, Michael?
it is 5 to 7.
How are you
But-
doing for time, Michael?
But wait, before we start that, we have never had a set time for anything in the history of this house.
And then Mummy moved in.
Until the time I come to make dinner, and all of a sudden it's 5 minutes from now. And I still have lettuce in the bag, so...
Okay, Ollie and I can do the lettuce.
We've got sous chefs. We can be sous chefs.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you sue that drink there?
he is all over that.
I've got the critical ingredient to make dinner a success. If all else fails, don't forget I used to be Michael's flatmate, so I know that this is required to make a good dinner.
Very true.
Ollie and I renovated our kitchen, and it was great expense and inconvenience. And we had our first meal, which was boiled in the bag pasta. Which is probably the most expensive boiled in the bag pasta.
Because you had to fit an entire kitchen for it.
all we needed was a kettle.
Yeah, and do you know what? I'm not being funny, but I'm a lot thinner then, because we couldn't be bothered to go to the shop, even though the shop was only 5 minutes away. We was a typical boy's fridge, basically beer.
I remember, because I had to live there some of the
Gin and
time.
tonic, in
Yes, we
fairness,
didn't
yeah.
have very much beer.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you seen Jamie? I think he was with the... Yes.
He's on the
So,
mower.
Still with the...
Isabel, Michael's 3 minutes till dinner, okay?
Yeah.
3 minutes.
So you can get ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Mummy, he's lying.
Of course he's lying.
Yeah.
We're talking about Michael Potts here.
I know. Would you like a gin and tonic to just ease the weight?
Yes.
Well, what's that look? I meant it.
A shandy would ease the weight very nicely.
Okay,
You was thinking gin and tonic as if I drink alcohol.
well, you drink wine every evening and quite partial to a shandy.
Yes.
Ian brought the gin and we've just tasted it. And Ian, it is delicious.
Cheers.
It's got caraway, and you say you bought it in Aldi in the UK.
Well, I don't like to promote, but does it make me sound like a cheap buyer?
No, it doesn't. It makes you sound like a genius because there's an Aldi in La Chatte, and I don't know if they'll stock this, but I'm going to find out because, wow, it's good.
They have amazing drinks in the Aldi.
Really? Well, this is
I just saw it on like,
amazing. Oh, you found the olives. And what do you think of the new goblets from California?
These are brilliant.
Cheers, sir. Now that is a gin glass.
So we need a green one for Nikki. To the 3 musketeers.
Okay, sous
Would you like a gin and tonic?
So, can you pack?
I'm checking on the pea chicks. As you can imagine, everyone in the house comes to check on them in their spare time. And now they're flying so high. She's teaching them how to roost, and I think that's how Ian number 5 died. I think that she tried to take them too high. Here they're all trying to get over to her on the world's smallest roosting spot because they sleep underneath her. 3 have made it over to her. 1 is just hiding underneath her. There he is. I've seen him, Selma. We're all responsible for counting the chicks for Selma whenever we see them. But Ian number 4 is a famously poor flyer, and we don't think he's going to make it across to her. He's preparing himself. Here we go.
Yeah, that's
Oh, poor little thing. She's going to have to come back down. He'll never make it.
the problem is she comes down, yeah. Come down, everybody, and come.
Yeah, not a good spot. Not a good roosting spot.
Have we chased them?
Here they come. Round the other side. Number 4 and all. Selma's going to walk them round to their safer roost now. What drama. How is your meal, you two?
It's lovely, sweetheart.
Oh, we're very sad not to have you with us, but in a few days,
We understand.
we'll know that the others are healthy in a few days' time.
We are going to be the ones when it comes to survival.
You'll survive.
We are always going to be the survivors, aren't we? Thank you for the lovely meal. It's delicious.
Well, to be fair, it was Michael Potts.
Yeah, we'll say to Michael it's a lovely meal.
I will let him know. Bye.
Bye-bye, princess.
How is everyone in here? It's such a nice meal.
Yeah,
Michael and also Oliver, I feel like.
Yeah.
We should congratulate
I did a lot
ourselves
of
here.
chopping.
And Ian for saving the potato situation.
Bon appetit.
But
Michael was in the kitchen the whole day, so it's...
also, you know what's important? Michael is the mastermind.
He did the
And you know,
management.
without the kitchen
He's
mastermind,
very smart. He's very
Management position.
yeah, managerial kitchen position.
Oh, thank you.
Executive chef Michael in the house. Actual chefs, everyone else. A huge thank you to all of our patrons at Lalande who are making this vlog possible, especially our Dauphin and Dauphine of Lalande, Alice Allen, Anna, Daniela, Dan Banda, Denise Behrens, Danelle Benakovich, Linda C. Bradley, Veronica Castillo, Donna Davis, Zoe Dork, Sakura Dennis, Laura DeMare, Jackie Ellison, Nicholas W. Fairfax, Tracy Ferrari, Caroline Förster, Brenda Gibbons, Abigail Grant, Brenda Harris, Delane Holbrook, Jacqueline Holmes, Helen Jacobs, Yadeland Ether, Jimmy Kemp, David and Summer Lalande, Janet Huff Lombard, Shannon Maitland, Meredith, Nina Messick, Robert Miller, Kathy Norrie, JC Ward, MP, Maureen Palmer, Tonya Renee, Yvonne and Peter Richards, RJB, Candy Robertson, Bettina Rojek, Hanny Ross, Barbara Schmelz, Sven Schreiber, Lisa Schultz, Jennifer Shanks, Nancy Simmons, Patty Suhu, Susan Stevens, Sarah Thornton, Colleen Troyer, Tomislav Lajnic, Brandy Walton, Aaron Windish, Greg Wood, Brian Woodward, David Young and Ludovico Zordinazzo. And thank you to all of you.